Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our second race of the season, now in Portugal. As usual, we will give you some details of the race that you have through the weekend, and starting for the officials as normal. So this weekend, our race direction is composed by Mauricio, me, and Celestino, that will be the clerk of the course. Our FIM steward is Henry Sari, and John Collins will be the second steward on this race. Concerning the race itself, tonight we will start at 19, and the start is not going to be on the starting ramp, but in the tent on the right side, the white tent on the right side of when you're coming down from the paddock. You will be allowed to cross the road, both roads, by the trees. The pedestrian, yes, I'm sorry, thank you. You will follow the main street till the first roundabout. You go down, you make the super test. In the end of the super test, you make the round of the super test through the testing track, and you're coming up to the roundabout, the biggest roundabout, coming back to the paddock, enter on the paddock. Special attention for those that are on the paddock B, you should turn right, you should make your service, and you should make anti-clockwise way. And to come out of the paddock B, you have to come from the ramp, not from the asphalt road. You have a ramp near every Auger, so everybody needs to pass through the ramp and come to the time check, okay? The time check is going to be a corridor just after the Acerbis Arch, so just following for the Parc Fermé. You will have 1 hour to do it as normal, so you can use whatever you want from the hour. We will start 2 riders each 2 minutes. Mauricio made 1 minute and 45 the special test, so I think the medium will going to be around his time, or 2 minutes. You always follow today and through the weekend the red signalization. So there are no other color besides the red, okay? In the super test, I don't know if you have already walked it now, you can see some blue signs over there. That is for tomorrow, because we will use it as the last special test of each lap. So you will follow the blue signs. You will start on the right side, like today. You will make the 2 laps, and when you come till the jump, you will turn left. There are 2 signs over there. You will make the other half lap, and you finish on the right side of the special test, of the jump, okay? When you come out from the box. I think it's clear. So from tonight, any questions? Remember, the circulations on the paddock. On the paddock B, you need to make the round. The same on the paddock A. You have to go through the KTM team, make your service, and then you cannot turn right. You must turn left. You make the complete round. You will come out from near the Fantic, and then you will get the time check in the end, in the end of the road. Okay? Clear? Okay, it's already marked. For Saturday, the race will start at 9 o'clock. The order is the normal order, so GP, Junior, Youth, Woman, Open, and the Nationals. Now, by the classification from the standings of the last race, we will come out 2 riders each 1 minute, and we will have a gap of 5 minutes between classes. The lap is long; it's 2.5 hours per lap, so we have plenty of time, and we can also make something better for Sunday if we need, because of the dust. We have 2 time checks on this race, 1 without service and 1 with service. The 1 without service is after the cross test, immediately after the cross test. From the cross test, you will make like 3 kilometers to go till the extreme. From the cross test, you make 600 meters to go to the extreme. And then from the extreme to the gas point, that is really on the city center, Armamar, you will have around 3 kilometers, which means that the refueling is around kilometer 47. In the city, in the small city. No. It's in the city. We are planning to give, or we gave 5 minutes for the time check and 4 minutes only for the refueling. So I think it's enough time for everybody to put the fuel. Remember, on that part, it must be the rider who puts the fuel, but it doesn't mean that someone, a mechanic or someone, can refill the small tank to help to refuel the bike. Okay? So that can be done by the mechanic. For the ladies, on the first time check, we will give extra 5 minutes. And for the second time check, for the ladies and open, you will have more 2 minutes. So 5 minutes for ladies and open on the first time check, 2 minutes more on the second time check. Mauricio didn't plan any deviation on the track. The only thing that the ladies and the open have at the moment is an open shortcut in the, it's for everybody in fact, in the extreme test. Now pay attention concerning the pre-finish. Tomorrow, of course, that you will start by the starting ramp, as normal. But when you are arriving to the paddock, you must go through your paddock, A and B, and the final time check is going to be exactly the same tent, the white tent, that you will be using today to start. So, the white tent on the right side of the road, okay? This is the time check. The time check and the finish afterwards, okay? Sorry? Concerning the pre-finish, you will use the tent on the right side on the entrance of the Parc Fermé. So you will arrive from this road, you will stop there, you make your pre-finish, go to the paddock, make your service, 15 minutes. We don't think we need more, so it's 15 minutes only this time. You make your service, come down, and you will have the final time check again on the right side. Then we will have to cross to the Parc Fermé. Remember that woman and open 2 laps, the others 3 laps, okay? What should I say more? For sure, this road is going to be really busy tomorrow. There's a lot of traffic. Tomorrow and Sunday even worse. So please be careful when you are coming from the super test. Be careful and please behave on the traffic. I think we have done some time extra. Be careful on the traffic because it's really tough, I'm telling you, because the street is narrow and you will have problems to pass the cars. But be gentlemen. Of course, on the first lap, eyes in the times, because you never trust in this guy, we know him. But we think we have plenty of time to do it without any problem. Okay? Any questions from my side? No? Very well, I will pass to Mauricio. Sorry. Deliver of the cans. Between 8 and 8:30 in the entrance of the paddock, after the KTM tent. So please, between 8:30, at 8:30, the van will go. You have already noted that the special tests are at 22 kilometers, which means that if you don't put the can over there, someone has to drive 22 kilometers to deliver the can on the fuel station, on the fuel point. Okay? Have a good race and enjoy our land.
So tomorrow the first riders start at 9. They will take the same way of for the special test until the bridge. They turn right again after the bridge, and you go by the transport to the enduro test. This is the more technical part of the race. I took around 36 minutes to arrive to the enduro test. No deviation for open and woman. That's it. There is many rocks, some difficult and technical part, but there is a good grip, so I think that for the moment no deviation is needed. The enduro test is 6.5 kilometers, and I took around 11 minutes. From the enduro to the cross test, there are 13 kilometers, and I took 21 minutes. From the cross test is for 5.5 kilometers, and I rode it in 8 minutes. Immediately after the cross test, there will be the time check. I suppose at least 5 minutes to rest there in that time check. And from the time check to the extreme is all asphalt, is 1.5 kilometers, and probably you will take around 2 minutes. The extreme test, I read it in 4 minutes. All the deviations are open for everybody, so there is nothing strange. I think that you walk it already. And 6 minutes after the extreme test, you will reach the refueling point. So I calculate around 4 minutes for the time to refill the bike. And at this point of the race, you are at the kilometer 47.5, more or less, depending by the GPS. And from the refueling point, you have 15.5 kilometers to arrive at the last test of the lap, that is the super test. Pedro already explained you what changed compared to the super test of tonight. And you will ride one by one as usual. And okay, that's it. Okay. Nothing more to add. The road from the super test to here is 2.5 kilometers. I calculate 5 minutes to do it. So it means that with the bicycle, probably you can do it at the same time. Sorry? I didn't say it. 27
minutes. Just the diagram is paddock, enduro, cross, time check, extreme, fuel, super test, and then paddock. Unfortunately, this time we cannot supply the environmental mats, which means that you need to bring it to the Parc Fermé. So everybody needs to bring the mat to the Parc Fermé, okay?
The super test is they put water on the super test already for tonight, and they will put also for tomorrow between each laps. I suggest them for sure to don't watering too much because the first rider arrives and maybe they find some muddy, but we try to avoid it and just watering a little bit in the way that the dust can stay down.